Hello everybody, I'm Anthony Farag, your host. This is the JVHS Podcast Club with our first and possibly only, depending on how it goes, public episode where we go out and harass the student populace.
Let's not say harass. Oh, I'm fun by the way.
Let's say question.
Yes, we're questioning individuals.
It's harassment.
It's 100% harassment,
Say
especially
your
down
name.
here.
Peter.
State your name for the record for when we get arrested.
Mexican Eric Andre.
And Danny? Oh wait, I just said your name.
Bah.
The police are gonna have a fun time trying to figure out who Ba is. Alright, so we're just gonna go out and pick random people. I don't know. I'm gonna let Miguel, the most social, outgoing, and easy to harass people with.
Really?
Literally, I mean, any of you can just pick any random person, and I'll go over to them and ask the questions. Let's go find Blue
What's
Hat.
the first question?
There's the first question. So we're gonna be asking them a set of 3 questions. It's, what do you think about the weather recently? Cats or dogs?
You want to do a podcast thing real quick? Don't say anything about Mohammed bin Laden.
You found him?
No. Do you want to do a podcast thing? Do you want to do a podcast?
Do you consent to being recorded?
No. Yeah.
All right, come here.
But I do consent to being recorded.
No. Keep it school appropriate.
No cursing, please. State your name for the record.
Andrew Tate.
I don't think that's his name, but the police are gonna have a fun time with that one. All right, I'm gonna be asking you 3 questions, Mr. Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
What do you think about the weather recently?
Pretty hot.
Crazy. All right, cats or dogs? And why?
Or
Why or?
why?
Crazy. All right. Would you rather fight 100 small ducks or 1 building-sized duck?
Yellow children.
I guess that's the 100 small ducks. I'm gonna take. Why? Why do you think you should fight the small ducks?
They look fightable.
Valid. Zarek, do you consent to being recorded, sir?
What happened?
Do you consent to being recorded?
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather fight 100 small ducks or 1 very large duck?
100 small ducks, huh? We could just stomp on them.
It seems 2 for 100 small ducks. What do you think about the weather recently?
Pretty snowy.
Pretty snowy indeed. Yeah, that's crazy. The last kid said hot. And then for the 3rd question, cats or dogs and why?
Probably cats, just because you have to walk them every day. They just walk themselves.
Okay, so it's just cats because they're lazier?
Yeah.
All right, respectable. Thank you for your time. All right, let's go find other people. You want to go get Chris? Let's go get Chris. Do you consent to being recorded?
Depends on what I'm being asked.
I have 3 questions for you. State your name for the record.
Nemo.
So, hi, Nemo. What do you think about the weather recently?
Been a little cold, but it's been nice.
All right, cats or dogs and why?
Dogs. They could attack people better.
Okay, the last person said cats because they're lazy. All right, and would you rather fight 100 small ducks or 1 very large duck? Like building sized, monstrous duck.
The 100 small ducks.
3rd person to say 100 small ducks. Do either of you want to answer? All right, name for the record.
Hey, Andrew.
Do you consent to being recorded?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you can just give your answers to the 3 questions if you remember them.
It's been snowing. It's been nice weather recently.
Has been snowing.
And then a dog, because they're more loyal and they could attack.
Okay.
And then, how small are the ducks? No.
Like we're talking like a below average sized duck. Not like a minuscule duck. We're not talking like popcorn size. No, like just below average. Yeah, like about a foot tall.
Probably the 100 small ducks.
100 small ducks? All right. You know, if I brought 100 small ducks here and had them start attacking you, I think you would sincerely regret the decision. I don't think people understand the scale of 100, but I respect your opinion. Thank you for your time, both of you. All right.
Tony,
Right. Yeah.
let's go across the campus. Yeah, let's see.
Let's go harass other people. I've just picked people I know so far, just so we don't have to deal with like strangers, cause like
Are we getting someone?
No, I don't really care to ask people like who are just minding their own business because I feel like they won't take kind
Tony,
of.
that's the whole point.
I understand that's the point. We should walk around with like a sign that says Podcast Club.
Or we can just scream that.
Yeah, I mean
Wanna
you
ask the
could
security
just
guard?
yell it. No, I think it's fine. Let's just go find more people to harass.
Milo,
I don't know who that is. Yeah, let's go over to him.
you wanna ask it?
All right.
He was in the club a while ago.
He was. All right. I do believe he was. Hello, sir. Do you consent to being recorded?
Sure.
Do you want to answer 3 questions?
Sure.
All right. State your name.
Emilio.
All right, Amelia. Would you rather fight 100 small ducks or 1 very large duck?
Oh.
Like building size.
Building size.
The 100 small ducks are about a foot tall.
I'd rather fight 100 small ducks.
Another vote for the 100 small ducks. All right.
Pretty hard to beat one giant duck.
I don't think it really would be. I mean, you could. Ducks aren't exactly the most resilient creatures, but we'll continue on.
It's a giant duck.
But like, whatever.
Not that much can harm a giant thing.
True.
But if you are...
It's a lot slower though.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing on.
Birds are very friendly.
Yeah, very difficult. What do you think about the weather recently?
It's great. I love rain.
You
it's
love the
good
rain?
to get water in Syria.
Okay. And then cats or dogs and why?
Birds. Birds.
Birds? Why?
They're adorable.
Birds are adorable.
I have actually I'll just show you.
I have a parakeet as well. The video, it's not a video, it's an audio recording, but I mean, I suppose I'd like to look at the bird anyway. I will describe it to the audience. We're currently looking at Amelia's wonderful little lovebird.
That's an oddly masculine bird.
It's a very lovely bird.
And you don't know how it's a lady? Because he lays eggs in my cave.
That's very unfortunate. Thank you for your time, sir. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
All right, Danny, who else do you want to harass?
I don't know anyone.
That's kind of the point. Lopez, we can't go in his class.
He's not in his class.
Do you want to go to P1?
Yeah, he's in P1.
Do you guys know where that is?
Let's
Yeah.
go over here, Tony.
Oh, well, P1's all the way over there.
Now let's make a march across the school.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like this row of people. This is where fights always start. So let's like not ask them so they don't like smack the phone out of my hand. Respectfully. I don't want to judge anyone.
Let's ask Jesus.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, we
right
should
there.
also
Sure.
say we
All right,
don't
go ahead.
All right.
We don't condone any fighting. Hello, sir. Do you consent to being recorded? No? Okay. Have a wonderful day. Well, that didn't go as
That was
planned.
not Jesus.
That was not Jesus? I don't know who these people are.
I was gonna point him out.
It's the person I always end up seeing and thinking it's like Peter's long lost cousin. They kind of look similar, with the mask on at least. I've never seen his actual face. I'm gonna go ask that person in the corner. Is there another person over there? There is.
Want to be on podcast cover? We just asked you 3 questions.
Oh, wait, come here.
Alright.
He doesn't know how to breathe. It's taking forever. Stop.
Okay, that's still a
That's something
no.
else.
This is an entirely different.
That's different plot line.
You want to be on a podcast club?
You wanna be on record?
Do you consent to being recorded? This is not a very good thing to shout.
No.
Do you? Let's go harass Miss Kaler. I mean, we're here anyways. Miss Martinez? We could do Miss Martinez. I don't know how much teachers are going to appreciate it, but it'd still be funny.
I feel like General Sherman when he marched that sea one time.
This is our first.
Only a few specific people.
Literally,
We'll
like
understand
3 people are gonna get what you mean.
Like there's gonna be one guy reading a book gonna be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
He's in H3.
H3. So we're going there first.
Yeah.
Why are we doxing her?
It's
She's
on
the
the
only Spanish.
It's on the school's registry. It's not doxing. This is very public information. Technically, anyone's address is public information if you have a phone book.
But we do not condone doxing of any kind.
Hi, Star. Do you want to be recorded?
No.
Okay. Have a wonderful day. That was a very quick one.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. You want to take this one?
Hi, Miss Martinez.
Go ahead and take the phone. Do your thing.
We have a podcast. Would you like to be recorded today? We're doing a podcast. We're asking some questions.
For what?
Just for our general listeners.
Kind of question.
You got the questions?
Yeah, I got them. They're just questions that people from Instagram submitted.
About teachers or the school or
Entirely meaningless topics.
meaningless topics.
Let's go with. There's 3 of them. Do you consent to being recorded? Is kind of an important one we have to ask.
Yes.
All right. So firstly, what do you think about the weather recently, Miss?
Well, I do not like the rain. I am a California girl. I do not like it, but the mountains look beautiful.
They do. I love the snow up there, especially with the sun hitting it.
Oh yes, when the light hit it just right.
All right. Cats or dogs, and why?
Neither cat nor dog.
Just not a pet person?
No.
Understandable. Not for everyone. And then, would you rather fight 100 like 1 foot tall ducks or like a building sized duck?
Give me the little ducks, please.
Okay,
I think I can fight against that.
no one's answered the building sized duck yet. So, very common opinion. Thank you for your.
Building size duck.
But like, there's 100 of the other ones.
I know, but that would be really good, pate.
That's a reasonable opinion, I guess.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Miss Martinez.
Have a wonderful day, Miss.
Have a good weekend.
Sounds like good food to me. All right. That was Miss Martinez. 3 minutes. I think that's enough time to question Miss Kaler if she's in there. She's probably watching a movie, so like we're probably gonna interrupt that.
Just to give you the time.
Thank you, Miguel. Hi, Miss Kaler. Do you consent to being recorded?
I guess.
Do you want to be on the podcast club? You just have to answer 3 questions.
Sure.
You're gonna be the last person of the day.
Please. No.
Okay.
All right. What do you think about the weather recently?
It's pretty all over the place. The snow is interesting.
Yeah. First time we've had snow in Cali in like 15 years, so pretty fun.
Yes.
And then lovely interactions with the class people. Okay. And then cats or dogs, and why?
Dogs. I'm allergic to cats and dogs technically, but
That's perfectly fine reasoning. I am also allergic to cats. I'd still have one if I could, though.
yeah, if I could have one, yeah.
And then, would you rather fight 100 small ducks, like 1 foot tall, or like 1 building-sized duck?
Oh man, probably 100 small ones.
You're like no one has answered the building-sized duck yet.
Oh, that's understandable.
Not a single person has wanted to fight a
I
building-sized
mean, you'd be
duck.
crushed in like a step.
Yeah, but it's so slow. The 100 small ducks would overwhelm you so quickly.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm still at the 100 small.
I understand. I didn't argue with the other people anyways. All right, that's all the time we have for the episode today. I'd like to thank each and every one of our guest stars. And then this is the Podcast Club signing off.
Hello.
Danny, don't run. Don't you run from me. Sign off.
No. 1.
Miguel, don't you run from me. Sign off.
Hey, you forgot
I need help.
And then Mike.
Michael.
I
Bye.
never signed off, so you can't do it.
All right, that was the Podcast Club. Have a wonderful weekend. Wear your seatbelts.